Okay guys, so we're reading Endling at the last, and we're at chapter 10. We're starting the last chapter of part 1, The End Begins. Okay, so chapter 10, The Unthinkable. It took forever, and yet it came too quickly, the moment when I was sure. Careening through trees, I saw the humans in silver and red with their arrows and their broadswords, their drooling dogs and panting horses. They were mayhem. They were blood. They were darkness. Not poachers. These men were something else. They didn't wear motley clothing. They didn't wield mismatched weapons. They wore identical red and silver tunics, revealing arms covered in chainmail. Their heads were protected by conical steel helmets cut with a narrow slit for their eyes. Their boots glittered with spurs. Some of the men had swords. Others clutched spears. These were not poachers. These were Murdano's soldiers. The Mirror hive, 30 feet high and twice as long, was golden and slick from the rain. Fires raged inside. Black smoke billowed from every opening. One of the soldiers leapt off his horse and poked at a mound of fur with his spear. It was Dalentor, the elder of our pack, white-muzzled, but wise in the ways of humans. Not wise enough. And then I saw them. All of them. My father, my mother, my siblings. They were piled on the ground and discarded like discarded hides, blood pouring, white and pearly, soaking the leaves, eyes glassy and open, mouths open, torn and stabbed. They lay in a mound, as if they'd been too late to scatter, my parents on top, protecting as always. I ran to maim, to kill, to exact revenge, growling from some primitive place inside me that I didn't know existed. I was almost in the open when something struck me hard in the side. It yanked me onto my back, legs tangled. I stared in disbelief at the trident arrowhead buried in my right side, the filament attached to it, nearly invisible but capable of restraining a charging Volth stag, was taut. I tried to pull out the arrow, but the points were barbed. It wasn't a killing arrow. It was an arrow meant for capture. I grabbed the filament and tried to break it with my teeth. I raged and kicked. From behind a tree I heard a voice. "Be still, you fool." I would not be still. I would not be stopped. I would go to my mother, my father. I would go to my brothers and sisters, my pack, I felt a rush of feet, twisted too late. I felt a blow on the back of my neck, but I felt it for only a second, maybe two, before I was lost in swirling darkness. Okay, guys, I really hope you're enjoying this book, because I'm enjoying reading it to you guys. I wish I could be there to have you sit in my laps and snuggle with me, but I can't right now. We have finished part 1, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can come back and watch these videos as many times as you want. But I love you, I am proud of you, and I will see you soon.